And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. You can try, but the dead don't die.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Now on one sideline, a look at the Jets head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. And on the other side, that's Dan Quinn. Second season now, leading the Commanders, 8th overall as an NFL head coach. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Landover. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
Second down, they're going to the option. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving them the 18-yard line. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. Leading them out, the number 1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
I think we're all excited to see just how early they cut him loose and let him start taking off with it as a runner. He's a quarterback for the modern NFL game, and part of why they're confident in starting week 1 as a rookie is that added dimension he brings to their offense.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Giants.
Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And they're really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow, yellow. Right side. Right side.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He can run it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Finds the in route complete. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. First down throw, Mahomes. Screen here for Kamara. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Washington first down. All set to go now from the 35.
Right side. 180.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 27-yard line.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Yellow, yellow. First down. Right side. I'm going 180. First down and goal to go.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
First and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
Yards brings up third and goal.
Here he goes, third and long. Coming in the goal line. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders reach for the first this game.
Lining up for the extra point.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Commanders tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Thornton on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboom. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
From the pistol, give to Scatterboom. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
First and 10 here. Ward. Right side, this is a blue cut. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Well, Brock, even if they decide to start spreading love as the game goes on, I think they've found out who one of their primary targets is going to be.
And by starting so strong, Kate, you know what's going to happen. He's going to benefit all of his fellow receivers. This defense is going to have to dictate coverage, take him away, and it's going to open up the rest of his crew.
On the run, deep down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Juan Thornhill takes it away. We're having at their own 30 after the interception.
Well, if nothing else, he's got the first INT of his career out of the way. It's kind of like when you get that new car, you know you're going to get some scratches on it. But that first one, yeah, you always remember it.
Rob Fred, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Pistol now for Mahomes. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. The Commanders ready for the punt. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. One touchdown and one interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
70.
From the gun, it's Ward. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Again, Ward going to the air. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. just like that.
Flushed out of the pocket. Going all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here we go.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look at the game, and now they're staring at 4th and long. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
They kick the running back in motion. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Running right side by McLaurin. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. Hits his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's hanging on to this one on the 2nd down option. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Commanders first down.
Hey, Ripley.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Has it in close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Going after up and good by Fairbank. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Giants 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Thornton on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants and Emeka Ibuka ready to get to work now. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Ward in the pistol. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd and long for him here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. So 4th down, and a big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. The Commanders are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. At the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you're throwing that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. Take a 13-point lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 21. Giants 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Danny Gray to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Giants and wide receiver Emeka Egbuka set to take over now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Running with Scannaboo. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Going right back to Scannaboo. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw here for Ward. Pulled in by his back. Scannaboo. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
19, Cougar 19, go!
To the air with Ward. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Abuka there with the grab. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On fourth down, Ward. He finds it beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive. First and 10 here. Ward. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And the Commanders pick it up. Their offense going to take over a much better field position as they get a bunch on that fumble return.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Takes him on the in route. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Fabio Carrique making that stop. Second down now. They need 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
I go lady! My side!
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. Keeps it moving. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 28. Giants 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Giants and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Ward now. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. He'll throw this one. Ward. Completed to his running back. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Giants.
Here we go.
Here's Ward. Connects with Abuka over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Cowboy.
Again, Ward going to the air. Brought in, Ty Felton. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
A gain of 21 more yards. And the Giants
On the jump.
down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Setting up, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
18, find it. Come on, come on.
Ward setting the pass. Makes the catch. Touchdown, New York. The Giants fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 28. Giants 20.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. First and 10 from the 32. Pistol now for Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Argola.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Cut by the open man. The 30. He's at the 10. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Here's Thornton on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Ward in the pistol. Completes downfield to Felton. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, he's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing now on first down, Ward. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Ward. Dulcich hauls it in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Driving forward, it's Scatterboo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Ward setting up to throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready.
Air it out on 3rd. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. And that guy, Buka, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Come on, come on.
4th down, here's Ward. That one complete to Pitts. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. The Giants using their first timeout. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, Jack. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
In the red zone on 1st. Chased out to his right. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. Oh, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up. We'll retry this 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Sticking to the air here. That one connects. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. Here comes the final play of our first half.
19 Lions. Yeah, Cup 19. Cup 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, what?
To the air with Ward. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants narrow the lead entering halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much.
Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Gray now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments, the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow, and he is dicing it.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Stephanie.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4. The Giants are set to punt. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The Commanders, Terry McLaurin, ready for another look on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Powering his way forward a bit, giving him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Next on the crosser. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. That's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To the right, pulled in by Palmer. Moves away from one. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back.
Yellow.
Running it after the penalty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Robinson on the tackle.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 14-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man, this is Evans. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Mike Evans with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that one splits the uprights. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 21.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Gray now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants about to get to work on offense. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. First down throw here for Ward. Right side reeled in by Pitts. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Christian Benford up to make that stop. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ward now. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 here. Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Again, Ward going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Ward's going to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. On the move, headed right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Rolling left, buying some time. He has it at the 5! And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time, Kitty did a terrific job of finding that out.
No luck finding his receiver that time. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 42. Giants 28.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Kamara gets it off the option. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. Holding at the 20. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. It's cut left side by Mitchell. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
First down.
Let's go now.
At the 34-yard line.
Ward setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready?
2nd and 10 now. Ward. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a 29-yard gain, and it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37.
Here we go. Start.
On first down, it's Iscadaboo. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Give him 24 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Giants, first down.
Come on. Let's go.
From the red zone on first. Rolling out to his left. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
60 Maverick. Let's go. Liking, ready.
Ward in the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the third. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. A fourth for him in this game, and one more ties the record. That one right down the middle. And the Giants cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Gibson. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Commanders and receiver Mike Evans headed back out. New set of downs for them from the 31. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really... And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Giants into the nickel, third down.
Yellow.
Third and long for him here. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. First and now the Giants taking a chance. They saw something different, and they've thrown the red flag.
After review of the play. The ruling on the field stands.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yellow.
Kamara running out of the gun. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's Evans making the catch outright. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've got first down here from the 36.
Commanders, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Camara. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
180! 180!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This finds Evans, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
15! 180!
To the air, Mahomes. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 12-yard line.
Running behind center with Camara. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Yellow!
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
It's a designed run for Mahomes. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7.
He's tackled
4
at the
yards
7.
on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. Jump off caught by his back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back.
And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 49. Giants 35.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Gray now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Giants take over.
The Giants offense all set to get started. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Now Ward escapes out to the left. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield.
19 Tigers.
First down throw here for Ward. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's going to be hit and set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Got ready. Come on. Hey.
Again, Ward going to the air. Flush out now to his left. That one complete to Pitts. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. It's in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. And someone has officially flown higher than the Dutchman, Brock. That completion pushes him past Norm Van Brocklin for the most passing yards in a game in NFL history. A mark of 554 yards that stood resolute since back in 1951, and 7 decades later, the Giants now within one score in the fourth. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out.
Automatic first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Trying to get it with the option here. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. So out now comes the punter. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. Now here comes the New York offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First and 10 here. Ward getting out to his left. Guess who? Pitts has another. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders. Bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Mahomes on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Terry McLaurin.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Second down and 10.
Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Line and set. Here we go, first down.
Commanders, first down.
Now a run with Camara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
A run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Gonna keep this one and go. And he's gonna be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on third down on a sneak and get a first down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Here's a give to Camara. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. Offense to the line. Second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the Giants' 34-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
That's another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Yellow.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying to run for it, Camara. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Mahomes on a designed run. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.